for some of you, what you're working on, I just got a method to advance healing for people who have gone through this kind of loss that could bring you money if you can overcome your fears and be strong and not focus on the money. I just got that for some of you, you're not sure how you're going to get the money to invest. But balance is key here. Patience is key with temperance. Whatever it is being divinely guided and protected. It is for you. If you have a new idea, perhaps it has to do with this idea or whatever was taken from by these people or this person or whatever, but you have more ideas or you have a way to take this idea out in a new way. Maybe you just need to rework it. Okay, don't focus on what you've lost. Don't focus on the struggle. Or for some of you, I just got, you may have felt like you had to take an easy route, the easier road in a choice, and it wasn't the best choice. It did cause more financial loss, and you're trying to like come out of this lack mindset. Now, temperance, this card here, Camellia, it's this beautiful tea set on a bamboo mat and herbs and plants, and it just has this zen energy, which is what the temperance card is, right? For some of you, I'm getting call upon Archangel Gabriel when you need assistance with balance and serenity and harmony within yourself. Archangel Gabriel, I do work with Archangel Gabriel amongst about a dozen other archangels and angels or more, and they will help you alchemize. They will help you learn how to transmute. And all you got to do is ask. Angels never want anything in return. If you're ever working with energies or you're getting used to praying or setting intentions or casting spells or whatever your faith or practice is, and you can be all of those things at once, by the way. You don't have to fit into a box, by the way. Whenever you're working with these energies, make sure you always state that you are only working with energies that are of the highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of all, and you will be protected. And as long as you continue down that path of working with these energies, you will be guided to more of them, okay? So this can help you on your journey. And it could also be that whatever you're working on is bringing you a lot of balance, it's bringing you a lot of temperance, it's bringing you a lot of stability. It is divinely guided, whatever you're thinking of doing. What does Spirit have to say about that? High of Water, Page of Cups. Focus on your creative projects. This is bringing out the best side of your inner child, whoever this group is, whatever this is, or it can help other people. Perhaps you're looking into learning how to transmute through creativity, right? And when I say transmute, it's about the transmutation process, changing one energy into another, right? That is alchemy, that is temperance, that is the higher octave of manifestation. It's also how you can work with your emotional body. So yeah, this is telling you to focus on whatever brings you joy, makes you feel like a child in the best ways, or perhaps you have some kind of modality, some thoughts, some programs, some structures. It could be a book. Perhaps you, yeah, I mean, we were going back to intellectual property earlier. Perhaps some of you had an idea, and maybe there's a way of doing this in a different way, using new creative ideas. Or perhaps some of you are thinking of getting a focus group of a younger audience. That could be good for you as well. Anyways, we're kind of all over the place here. I feel like there's a lot of different energies with this particular group. Thank you for joining me. I don't usually go down business tarot route, but I guess Spirit felt like it was necessary today. I try to keep myself very open-minded and open-hearted. It doesn't all have to be about the spiritual, but if you remember, the spiritual and the material are equally as important. So they coincide, and when you receive spiritual guidance, you can make better choices in your material life, which is what makes astrologers, psychics, mediums, empaths, healers, tarot readers all very valuable, just as much as some would say a priest or a pastor or a shaman. It's all acts of service. If you are going with an integral person, of course, always make sure that who you're working with is integral, has some kind of code of ethics, you know, because again, you can be any belief, you can combine any different practices to be on your path. Just again, be wary of cultural appropriation and respect other people's secrets, especially if you've been somebody who's had your secrets taken from you. For some of you, I feel like this could have to do with an ex-spouse or an ex-partner, and that could be business or personal, but I'm picking up on another group. Wow, 5 of Wands. Okay, so there's some competition here, there's some fighting, there's some competing. For those of you that are thinking of this project, yeah, there is going to be competition with it. I mean, whatever you're working on, I feel like by focusing on the new creative ideas that you can add to it, you can be extremely successful with this. Yeah, we got the King of Wands. You're going to lead with this. Whatever this is, you are a leader. You are very passionate about it. You are totally capable of creating your own reality with it. And this is for some, you know, it's not for all. Apply it how it fits. If you don't have a plan, definitely look at getting one. Wow, and then we just full circle came back to the World card in this other deck. This is the beginning of a new cycle. It's the end of the old. You are no longer in the old. Do not focus on the old except for perhaps working on some healing. But it seems like whoever I'm talking to here is already pretty... You're already in the energy of the new. You've already crossed the threshold. You're already on to the next venture. Perhaps some of you have already started this and you're just looking for confirmation. Here's your confirmation. This is a new beginning and you're going to be successful. As long as you are integral and you take the guidance here how it fits. And of course, whatever other guidance you receive. The song Dream by Depeche Mode just came on. So yeah, dream big. For those of you that are sitting here, wow. Some of you don't believe it's possible and you're judging this message, and that's okay because you're just not there yet, because we pulled the Ace of Swords in reverse, so you don't feel like this is the truth or it's not possible for you. But I'm telling you, this is possible for anybody. Remember what we were talking about earlier? Wow, Adelita of Air in reverse. Some of you really don't like this message. That's okay, you can go. In fact, excuse me. Speaking of cleansing and clearing, I don't accept karmic energies lingering in my readings. I don't give them attention. So whoever you are that just pushed, safe travels. Yeah, we got the 4 of Wands now. Wow, look at that. Focusing on passionate new beginnings. We can really build something on. This is a celebration. This is a deeper commitment. Yeah, you're definitely envisioning how you're going to make this work with the 7 of Cups. See, we're going back to those of you that are the visionaries, that do have new ideas, who are creative, who do express your talents wisely, who see the value in guidance and, you know, planning. But it looks like, again, you've already strategized here. You've cleared something you needed to clear. I think something I'd like to know is there any advice we can give this group? We'll call you the visionaries or the expanders. Is there any advice we can give this group on just something they need to know about this new chapter that they want to bring with them, or they need to let go of to fully feel like they're embodying this new life cycle? Adelita of Earth, which is Knight of Pentacles, that just follows exactly what I was saying about being steadfast, of you've had a plan, but now you're taking the steps, right? You're taking the physical steps towards completing a goal. Also, you are being guided. You do have a guardian angel in your energy. So like whatever you're working on is highly protected as long as you keep your integrity. Lovers in reverse. So some of you have had to make a hard choice, or you feel like there was no other choice in taking this route. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you overcame your wounds. You trusted yourself. You are brave. And you come out of hermit mode with the Hermit in reverse. So you're ready. You're ready to shine your light. We had the star and the sun earlier. You've got nothing holding you back. I don't know what else I can tell you. What else can we say, Spirit? Eight of Swords. Okay. Don't get too caught up in the details in your mind, because they're just, it's mindsets perhaps you need to work on, things that could be limiting you, that you could possibly obsessive late at night, or anything that's causing you that kind of stress, making you feel like you're in a mental prison or stuck in anxiety. It's time to analyze how they are going to be a part of this new cycle. What do we have to say about that, Spirit? Wow, okay. Nine of Cups again, that's the second time. So this is focusing on personal wish fulfillment. And we had the Nine of Swords come out sideways. Okay, so what that tells me is that as long as you focus on your personal wish fulfillment and following through on this vision, this idea, this creative project, this new way of being, this new way of thinking, this new healing, this new modality, whatever this is in this cycle that you are working on within yourself, it also replicates outside of yourself, right? So as long as you can clear, and again, cleansing and clearing is important here, clear this mental stagnancy that might be hovering possibly from the past. Again, talk therapy, like cognitive behavioral therapy, is great for processing what you have been through. Some of you don't like that idea, that's cool. But you do you. Perhaps you just have a good friend or a mentor, again, somebody in your spiritual community you can talk to, a best friend, a partner. For some of you, I'm sensing that this could be a partner or somebody you're considering. That kind of brings me back yet again to the Nine of Wands energy we were talking about earlier, which I believe I just banished from this reading, some of them. Whoa, yeah, that's confirmation. My cards just tried to throw themselves on the ground. So yeah, that energy's throwing a tantrum somewhere else. Hey, Hanged One, upright, burdock plant. That's all about receiving clarity and higher guidance, and also meditating on something. It can represent a pause, going inward. You don't need to go too deep in, because again, you don't want to get caught up in the thoughts, and you're already out of hermit mode, so don't go backwards, getting stuck too much in contemplation. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Don't focus on what you couldn't complete before with your work or whoever you were working with, because they don't need you don't need to think on them anymore. Just move forward. Yeah, the Sun in reverse, that'll only bring you less joy. And again, to create more abundance, we have to be in the energy of gratitude, of joy. You can do that by transmuting through creativity. Perhaps you are new to my readings and you've been following along how I've been guiding others through the creative process, and perhaps that has created more ideas for you. If so, kudos. I have been known to be a muse and inspire. I am a Pisces sun sign. I felt important to mention. And then, wow, 10 of Pentacles and the Awakening card. Are you kidding me? Somebody just had a new idea that's going to lead them to a lot of fortune, a lot of stability, sustainability, like the life you ever wanted. If you follow through this transformation, if you can take the judgment off yourself for what hasn't worked out in the past, and whoever's pulled on your energy, and just focus on this here, you've got it. You got everything you want. I hope that helped. I just got chills on my knees. That was weird. And my thighs. So yeah, someone's ready to move. I'll say that. Oh, and that could be a metaphorical move. Perhaps some of you are looking to build a house. We did have the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and we got the 10 of Pentacles here. So some of you are thinking, perhaps some of you are developers and doing homes. Eight of Earth in reverse. No, for some of you, this isn't about work at all. You've already mastered something. For some of you, you've actually created this already, I'm getting. There's a small amount of you who have already sustained this kind of level of fortune in your life, and it was based on your ideas. If you have any guidance for the rest of the collective, please drop your comments below. Any inspiring words of wisdom? Like, let's get this community flowing, y'all. Yeah, we just got the King of Pentacles. Are you effing kidding me? I'm trying not to curse as much, y'all. I'm trying. Eventually, it wouldn't be bad getting monetized or, you know, sponsored. So I'm starting to try to watch my language more. It just depends on who I'm channeling and what kind of mood I'm in that day, which is usually ruled by the moon because I am a Cancer rising. So that means I'm led by the moon. So, yeah, I tap into whatever energy the collective's in every time I read. Not just as a reader, but as an intuitive who's led by the moon. I don't know, that felt important for somebody to know. Anyways, welcome Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You are the master of your world. We had all this Capricorn energy. Perhaps today I have a stronger Capricorn collective. And again, your sun sign is not the only most relevant sign in your chart. You have your rising or ascending sign, whatever you want to call it. You have your moon sign, you have your Mercury, you have your Venus, you have your Mars. Okay? And there's also, of course, whatever your north and south node is in for your destiny. We could go on and on. There's over 4,000 ways of approaching a birth chart. And there are many different ways to read a birth chart. It's endless possibilities, really. If you're looking to expand your soul, go for it. I also do electional astrology, which helps you plan. So that was important for somebody. Justice card in reverse and the Ten of Swords. I think we're going to wrap this up here pretty soon. This was like a side message. Yeah. For some of you, you're waiting for some kind of decision to be made, for somebody to receive their justice, essentially. I don't know what that's about, but some of you, what's got you caught up in your head is some kind, whatever this betrayal had to do. Perhaps you have pressed charges against, and this is not legal or advice at all, or anything like that, okay? Nor is the financial or business advice at all, okay? This is just what I'm picking up in the cards. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay, so some of you might have had to prosecute this person because I'm seeing a lot of legal cards here, again, with the betrayal and the Eight of Pentacles and the Justice. Some of you might actually, I'm picking up on a very side group. Hey, unfortunately, there's somebody here who did betray somebody, and you are waiting for your justice, and it's keeping you up at night. Is there anything we can tell that person? Curandera of Air.